earphones a little bit. Hey freak, pay me a masterpiece. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Jess with the Bourbon Betters coming back at you after a summer break for some picks. I've got some week one picks, and I'm going to break down some who I think is going to win the conference championships and the national championship. Give you some picks for that. So we're going to start off with week zero. The first game is in Ireland at 11 a.m. kickoff Central Standard Time. It's Florida State Seminoles against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Florida State is an 11-point favorite, and the over-under is 55.5. I think DJ Ngululele is going to have a great game. I've got Florida State covering at the 11, and I'm going to take the over at 55.5. The next game is at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, and it's FCS Montana State traveling to New Mexico. And the FCS school, Montana State, which is a FCS powerhouse, is actually a 13.5-point favorite, and the over-under is 54. I'm going to stay away from the over-under, and I think Montana's going to, I'm pretty sure Montana's going to win. 13.5 is a lot when you're playing a higher division opponent. I think 10 would be better. If you can find it somewhere at 10, take it. Otherwise, just bet the money line. SMU, Nevada is a 7 o'clock kickoff, and I think this is Rhett Lashley's chance to prove that they should have made the New Year's Six last year. I think it's SMU's chance to say, hey, we've been out of major conference football for 30 years, and this is what you've been missing. So I believe they're going to come out hot and heavy, and they're going to run up the score in the first half. I think they're going to cover the 26.5. I think they're going to go over the 56 for total game. I think they're going to cover the first half spread, which is 14.5. Last year, the first game, they scored 30 points in the first half. So I've also got them scoring. I've got the first half over at 30.5 points. So I'm going to take SMU over 30.5 points the first quarter or the first half. They're going to be up over 14.5 in the first half. They're going to win the game by 26.5, and I'm taking the over at 56. Next game's 11 o'clock at night. Delaware State's traveling all the way to Hawaii. They've had travel issues. Now this line started out. It's an 11 p.m. game Central Standard Time. This game started out like 26.5, 27 on the spread. It has shot up to 40 due to the traveling, due to Tony Diggs putting the stats out on the Pat McAfee show about how they're against the spread. They're 10-2 in the last 12 years. It has shot up to 40. I'm going to stay away from the spread because it has shot up so much that numbers moved. But I think the over is definitely attainable at 55.5. So I'm going to go with that.
Hey guys, we want to thank you for watching and checking out the channel. If we take any comments down below on any bourbons or any games you want to hear about, the bets or anything like that. And just
don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And once again, we just want to thank you for watching. Up next, we're going to go to the championships. I'm going to give you who the champion's going to be, who I think the champion's going to be in each conference. And we're going to go in alphabetical order. So the AAC, I think the champ's going to be Memphis. You can find them at plus 175. The ACC, the champ, I think is going to be Clemson, back on top again. You can get them at plus 370. I'm going to go with a little bit of a dark horse in the Big 12. Oklahoma State, Utah State, and I think Utah and Kansas State are taking all the money on that one. But you can get Big 12 at 700, 750. I've found them. So that's what I'm going to go with is Oklahoma State in the Big 12. Big 10, everybody's picking Ohio State. I think Oregon's going to have something to say about it. So I'm going to pick Oregon at plus 200. In the Conference USA, Liberty is negative 175, and that's what I'm going to go with. They've proven the past couple of years that they can win. For the MAC championship, I'm going to go with Toledo at plus 300. Mountain West, I'm going to go with a dark horse. Another dark horse is UNLV. They're at plus 600. They were in the championship game last year. They won the championship last year. So I think they're a better team this year than they were last year. SEC champ is going to be Georgia. I don't think they're going undefeated. I think they're probably going to lose a game. But Kirby Smart gets to Atlanta, and they take care of business in Atlanta. Maybe Texas, maybe Alabama. who they're playing there. And then in the Sun Belt, I'm going to take Texas State to win their championship at plus 275. Georgia was a plus 150. I didn't say. Now, locally, I'm from Arkansas, so I'm going to give you the over under total for Arkansas. I can find it at 4.5 at a negative 120. So I am definitely taking the over on 4.5. I would take it at 5.5 as well if you can find 5.5. But I think this is a 7-win ball club. I think with Petrino, we're going to score points. I think Taylor Green's coming in. He's going to be the Matt Jones style improviser. Long, run the ball. He's fast. He's got a long stride. He's a great leader from everything that we've read. So, watched a couple games at Boise State last year. He looked good. Not the talent he'll face in the SEC by any means, but speed is speed. So I'm very confident in over 4.5. Like I said, I'm confident in over 5.5. I do think we'll win 7. So I'll give you that little tidbit. And then for the national championship, I've got Georgia winning it all. I just don't think any other team's going to be there with them at the end of the year. They probably would have won it last year if they would have made the playoff. But it's 12-team playoff this year. So you might not have someone in the first 4 win it. So anyway, that's my opinion. I want to thank you all for watching. And as always, enjoy yourself. Have a good day.
I'm in a pinch and I need me an intervention. They say the brightest lights burn out the quickest, Guess I'll be going any minute. I want it all. And I come from a place in the sun I know some won't ever see. And I'm ill, so I ride with the steel, 'cause the real few and far between.